to a shop. That's an easy fix.
Have you heard from Jennifer?
The Smithsonian Institute, which we all know is
I seen a picture of us on Thanksgiving.
but what we don't know is that it is a agency of the United States.
Have you been texting her?
It's the government.
Huh?
And these
Have you been
giant
texting her?
skulls, giant
No,
skulls,
I stopped texting her on Thanksgiving.
very
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
She hasn't texted me, I'm not gonna text
It's the
her.
government that comes
well,
along
I heard that.
in the form of the Smithsonian to grab everything up and lock it away. Very
You can't text
reminiscent
me,
of
I'm not
Indiana
gonna text her.
Jones, where they have the Ark of the Covenant stored
Ark
away in
of
the
the
government
Covenant.
warehouse.
See,
Yep.
I'm particularly interested in a story from
there's
1909.
no telling when
that,
people hide shit, you know?
Yeah, I know, right?
employees
I
of
know.
the Smithsonian discovered Egyptian
Wow.
artifacts in the north end of the Grand Canyon. And there were newspaper accounts at that time with lots of detail about the rooms are found, the artifacts that were
No,
found.
quit begging.
No, it's all right. I gotta give her a little
bringing
piece.
people that were built
She's just being a
together,
knowledgehead.
stuff out of the
Knowledge.
And yet today, when you ask the Smithsonian, they say, we don't know anything about
Hey,
it.
brother.
And the people in the area, everybody's forgotten about it.
She's saying, brother, I want some Mediterranean food. That's fucking good, dude. Hella good. Man, meanwhile, we were talking. They showed a lot of shit running back. I wanted to show you something. They showed hella shit on there, yeah.
We found
Real quick,
in the north end of the Grand Canyon around
talking to Ronnie
94
about
Mile
what
Creek
found
and
last
Pinch
night.
Creek.
Yeah.
They've got
We
rock
found that
formations
log-
with
large
named
block.
Tower set.
That can
Tower of Ra. Horus.
You could go to the other
Osiris
island.
Isis temple.
Gee, underwater and
Where
everything.
these
Yes.
names come from if they didn't
There
find
is no
something
telling
to
where
ancient
the
Egypt.
treasure's at now.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Indiana Jones was being
Wow.
They just showed that clock that they found under the water.
Oh, yeah.
They said it's like finding a
And I
jet
was looking
plane.
around
I found the other
the
key, too.
Egyptian
1872.
palace,
Okay.
and one of the guards
Yeah,
we got
that clock.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
Phil,
clock that
that's
they
right.
found,
Yeah, yeah.
that was like finding a jet plane in King
is
Tut's tomb.
the
Oh wow. Jeez. What?
Yeah, they don't know how to work it.
It's not from his time.
No.
It's not
Wow.
from this
Wow.
time.
equipment here.
Right there.
There goes-
Right there.
Mechanism, which was
Yeah,
Even that skull, even that crystal skull was found.
The Antikythera or whatever it's called.
They're trying to say, oh no, somebody made it in
that
1950.
created the moon. So
They didn't
in
make
essence,
that in
they're beginning to
1950s.
go in the same
Wow.
direction as the Anunnaki.
But-
He's talking Daniel.
The story of Nibiru,
But,
the story of the space travelers, and the story of
I told
Tiamat
Ronnie,
being struck.
I said, they didn't make that crystal in the 1950s.
Oh, I want to
They
see
don't
what
know how
he
they
said.
made it.
When she just said that. No, this is what he's called.
Key
This
question
is known
about
on the
our
moon as
moon
the
is
shard.
how to get
Yeah,
rid of it.
and he had me rolling.
Wow.
Yeah, he said it. You know this thing, it's like this, it's long, it's like this. This is what it's known as, what
Talking
they call
about
a
here's
shard.
the Earth.
Right,
The
that
moon
nigga
comes
is,
from
yeah.
somewhere else. It passes the Earth. It's caught in the gravitational
That-
field. and
Yeah, it's pretty
That
interesting.
clock,
Okay,
they
goes past
found
the
it
Earth
That's-
again,
in
causes
the,
gravitational field.
Don't you-
back
sorry,
to
go,
the
they
Earth.
found,
So over time, it goes into
They
orbit
found
around the
that
Earth. So it ought to
skull.
be kind of a wobbly,
and they're trying to
elliptical
say that
orbit
they made that
around the
skull
Earth,
in the
but it's not.
1950s. They didn't make
It's in a
that
near
skull in
perfect circular
1950s.
orbit,
So they don't,
going right around the
They
equator.
don't know
with
how
one
they
side
made it.
always facing
Oh yeah,
the
that
Earth.
skull, yeah, that's,
The
yeah,
skull?
yeah.
they don't know how they
Yeah, that
made it.
skull was in that movie House, the movie House 5, House 5. The house movie, you got that in the car. I don't know why that movie House came to me, remember I got a car accident? That movie
The
House
only
came to
way
me,
the
I could
moon
tell
can
that
be
house,
in the
movie House.
position it is
Yeah,
if
you
some
got it in the cowboy in
intelligence
the movie.
structure there.
Yeah.
We know that
It
it's just a
shows that skull from
proposition
that
for the
movie.
Earth to
Oh,
completely
Yeah, so that's,
cover
you
the
know, Indiana
circumference of the
Jones,
sun
like, certain
when
movies that
there's
way
no
of showing things.
So it has to be in just a certain
Fall around
position.
story like
We also know
Eternals,
that it's in this
laws around
orbit
real life
that's
stuff like
stationary.
flood.
The only way
You
they
know,
can
like
happen is if
that's
some
like Noah's
intelligence
family
is
on
part of
island.
it.
The
Well,
Eternals locked up.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yes, we know.
yeah. Well, they got a skull right there, bro. I heard them like this, bro. I said, Mom, look at that skull right there.
Place. We also know there's no such things as aliens, and so we just won't talk about this. And that's where science
This
is
is hella
today
good.
on the moon.
Yeah,
But there's
this is
other
good.
aspects of the
Yeah,
moon
that's
that
right,
just
yeah.
discussed.
Yeah, even though.
Yeah.
There's a
the
NASA
shard.
photograph of what is known as the shard.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
What?
He over there eating on his computer all night. Nigga, you know
We don't
the
know
shard. He
exactly
said
what it
that.
is.
No, it's a
Radio
shard.
An antenna, some
Nah,
kind of
he's
tower, we
pretty
don't know.
smart. He passed
But
away though.
in the blow up
lunar.
box, you can
Look at
see,
that,
don't
dude.
worry about the little X thing. That is simply a registration mark on the photograph. But the object
What is that?
is very
It's a
strange
shard.
and has never
Well,
been
it's standing
explained.
up.
That is weird.
Also, in these NASA photographs, we
That's
see
weird.
cylindrical
Rodney
shaped
Danny
objects
looked at that.
passing
Wow, look at that.
moving
Look at it with us.
on the moon,
Look.
and in the lower right-hand corner, such an
Rodney
object
Danny
that
left
seems
it
to be
there.
jutting out from the sides of a crater.
Wow.
Wow.
This is one of my favorite photographs. It shows what appears to be like a
It's one
round
of his
rock
favorite
rolling,
photographs too.
down from the side of a crater and leaving tracks on the moon.
Wow.
And this is, of course, a slide taken from a picture that was published, so it's not a very clear picture, but in the original, you can actually see these tracks move up
Hella
the
good.
side of the
Wow.
crater and then down the side. And
Hella
it kind of destroys the idea that it was just some kind of
I mix
round
it
rock
up.
It's healthier
rolling
for you too.
down
Mix a
the
little
side
honey
of
with the
the
butter
crater
and
by
some
accident.
cinnamon, pour
And
all
if
of
you
the sweet
look
potatoes,
up to
Wow.
a
the,
little brown sugar. That's just
upper
Oh,
part,
you
you
gotta
see
shut up.
some other
Everybody,
tracks
mom?
leading
No.
out in the
This is
moon. Now
good.
this, along
No.
with lights seen
You know what's
on
good
the
about eating
moon,
food, getting
moving
food
lights
like
on the
this?
moon,
Is when you want to have a little bit of food, like a little pie or whatever, you want
gas
something like that.
passing along, some evidence of wind on the moon.
guys.
We now know that the moon has a small but nevertheless present magnetic field. So a lot of what we thought we knew about the moon has been proven to be not true. There's a lot of activity going on the moon.
Yeah, this guy's pretty interesting, man. That's for sure.
We also know that there's other strange artifacts in our solar system. In the Cydonia region of Mars, of course, we have the infamous face on Mars, which they tried to say, well, there's nothing there, and yet certain
I might play with her.
It hasn't gone
I
nowhere.
might put it. Who has it?
on Mars, and interestingly enough, they tend to mimic
What?
the pyramids in
The
configuration.
Yeah, I know.
In Mexico
They say that those
and
match up
on
with
the
exactly
Yucatan
with the
Plateau.
pyramids on
All
Earth,
of
like
which
on
then
GPS wise.
Yeah, I heard that
Pretty
theory
crazy.
too.
Forgot what it's
Visiting
called.
in our solar
Longitude,
system
longitude.
for
The
thousands of years.
longitude?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I heard it matched
Precise.
up. And with Orion, which
Yes,
is really
it
crazy.
is.
Like with the Orion
With
belt.
the stars on
Belt.
Orion's
Yeah.
belt.
Ain't that weird? Now, who taught people that?
That's really
Because
strange.
we weren't dumb.
Yeah.
We weren't naive either.
We've got
Yeah.
the theory of these maps.
That was hella good, dude.
1500s
Oh,
by
okay, I was gonna
Turkish
say it's
admiral who
related.
said he got the
Yeah,
maps
yeah, I was
from
watching
earlier
off the,
Greek
pop.
maps, and they in turn based on even earlier maps. And
Yeah, yeah.
in his maps, we can see the correct coastline of Antarctica, which was not
Yeah,
known
it is crazy that was
before
perfectly
the
lined.
Look at the
through
maps
ice
of
for
Antarctica.
centuries, and the actual coastline was not known until the advent of radar, when they used ground penetrating radar to determine the coastline, and yet they series these maps show accurately.
I did.
the
Oh,
My bad.
shit.
My bad.
Antarctica.
No,
I
give her a piece.
Man,
I give her a piece too.
I ate too fast.
No, it's good.
Amazon
Yeah.
River.
Yeah.
Something
There's
that's not known until
Ah.
there were
I
flyovers
said I think there's a
during
little
the Geophysical
bite
year
of fish left on the
1958.
pan.
Yes, he's
So where did he get that? Well, he got
They
it from
tracked
much earlier.
Antarctica
So what's
from
really
the
fascinating
sky.
to me is these
How
other
can you
maps
track it from the sky?
tend to
Hey, have my fish
distort
already. I ate so much.
as you get
Save it.
further
I'm gonna eat
out
that
in
piece too.
distance.
Yeah.
That's like whole plate was awesome, dude.
Look,
The
that's
coastlines
Antarctica
and
they
the
tracked
riverbeds
from the
tend to
sky.
elongate.
That's weird.
There was
I
no
didn't-
Exactly
plane.
what you see
I know.
on
Somebody had a plane.
photographs.
Somebody had to have a plane. Somebody had to told them that, dude. How did they? It was physically impossible. We didn't even evolve there. You know, speak. We didn't evolve like that for how long.
So in other
They
words,
talking about
these
Nico got me
ancient
3,
maps
4,
were
5,000 years
dated
before
in
Jesus. Come on, we were
based on
cavemen.
Greek maps that were based on even earlier.
How did people start
So
evolving? I mean, how
evidence
they know to
had
do that? You
been copied
know what I'm saying? I
from
mean, they didn't
earlier
have mathematics weren't even known then.
In fact,
For them to know what mathematics
Somebody
was,
had
the
to
form
be-
of it.
Somebody had to be in the sky.
Somebody had to be in the fucking
legends and
sky,
stories
dude.
of gods
They didn't
who
just
come
make it
from the
up.
sky,
They couldn't just
traveled
think
in
of all of it
planes
like
and
that. It's not
were able
physically
to
impossible.
wreck
You can't just
destruction
see
with
up
a
there
single
like
weapon.
How do they know there are other
Yeah.
planets? And like,
These
because to us,
guys,
all even though we can see other planets, they look like a star. They don't look like a planet.
Yeah, right.
How would they know what's a planet, what's a star?
Oh, sorry.
Egypt, everywhere. And the common denominator is flight. They all say that these people were able to fly through the air. Here we see evidences of saucer-shaped objects can be found historically in India, Africa, Italy, various places. The piece of rusty looking equipment here is the Antikythera mechanism, which was discovered in a Greek ship back in the early 1900s. They didn't know what it was, but it has since been found to be a complicated series of cogs and wheels, and it's part of an early day computer. And it is geared towards analyzing the movement of the constellations. So they had some kind of very
What?
Hey, oh,
you
she just
also
walked
see
with
here
us.
some of
Yeah,
the solid gold
No, she didn't, huh?
jewelry.
Well, she wanted to walk.
Yeah.
And
Go to the bathroom.
the conventional scientists tell us these are just little models of insects. And yet if you look, it's got a wing, it's got a tail, it's got fins. It appears like nothing less than some sort of aircraft. And in fact, these German researchers built a model of one of these little insect pieces of jewelry, and lo and behold, it could fly just fine. So they apparently were modeling this jewelry on actual flying devices that they had seen or had some experience with, and were copying it down in their
Ah! What? Nala, what you running from? What? What scared her?
No, nothing. She doesn't.
Since we're talking
Oh, I
about
thought she got scared.
Nah, she does that when she plays.
Oh.
She like this, and I like.
origins of it.
Oh.
She's like this, and I come this way. She tried to beat me over here,
Yeah.
and I was like this, and she looked at me, and I go like this, and
Those
she
are an
went
actual
like this, and
She
takes
took
off.
all
Full
that.
force, yeah.
We don't know for sure.
Yeah, no more of my fist.
Atlantis
Uncle
is a
Danny made it for me.
catch-all term meaning
No,
a
you'll see.
historical, highly technological civilization.
Very good.
And the evidence for this has been found actually all over the
You
world.
have a lighter?
But again, like the story of the blind man and the elephant, and they go to the zoo and they all experience a different part of the elephant. The scientists today have a piece of the Atlantean myth and story and a piece of the truth, but I'm not sure anybody has the whole picture. Other evidence of strange things going on in our background are the continuing reports of giant bones being found. And some of them are just absolutely incredible. And the thing to understand is that there's really nothing new about giants. We've had giants all throughout history. We've got giants today, as evidenced by some of these more modern people, contrasting shorter people with the taller people. And of course, we have the story in the Bible of David and Goliath. And Goliath wasn't just one anomaly. He had brothers, and he was of a clan of giants. And these giants had been with us all along. But for some reason, the powers that be have decided to try to keep this heritage from us.
Valentine, we showing up. Let's show out. 3, 2, 1, getting time. I got you, baby.
Y'all good, man.
That's your I was on my stomach.
Yeah, it'll feel so
It's a
heavy, huh?
smarter way to
Yeah.
watch TV.
Yeah.
Tableau.
That was
Get
awesome.
it now
You
with your
brought-
Roku
Real.
remote.
That was
Tableau is your
good.
form
Yeah,
of
yeah,
top
man.
networks
Hell
and free
yeah.
streaming channels
That's gotta be
with
exciting
no
to keep eating
fees,
it.
no subscriptions, and
Right
no
there.
contracts. Plus, you
And
can
it's healthy for
record,
you, and it
pause,
tastes good.
replay,
No, right?
and watch
It
when
won't
you
feel so
want,
heavy when
where
you
you
eat other
want,
things, you
with
know what
over
I'm saying?
70
Yeah.
free channels. Get the full
Like,
Tableau
when
bundle
you have
now
this
with
season or
special
whatever,
Roku pricing for just
won't be so much on you, you know what I'm
$99.95.
saying?
Press OK now on your Roku remote
Won't be
and
so
start
much
watching
on your
subscription-free
stomach.
TV
True.
with Tableau.
The Smithsonian Institute, which we all know is a great scientific institution, but what we don't know is that